Taking it back. Tell myself in 8th grade, ordained is more to life than that. Just wait. Inner conviction. Favorite genre, not fiction. Actually, nah, that's not true. Percy Jackson, man, I thought that was cool. Got me feeling like a half-blood. I never been that type to act up, but my feelings really trapped up, and you can see it on my face. I'm not gonna lie, Percy Jackson is a great series. I read that entire thing, like every single book. I was out in Target waiting for the new ones to drop. Like, I really enjoyed that. So, middle school, Percy Jackson, like, I'd be up at night just reading that book, bro. Probably the only series outside of like the Bible, like New Testament, that I've been read, like top to bottom. Read every single book. I'm mostly okay. Always have something to say, but rarely share my number one fear. Just be myself, but they'll kick me out of there. I'm wondering if I'm enough. Hopefully I get unstuck. I'm kind of scared I put up a front. No, I'm favored, that's more than luck. Yeah. So this first verse was really just me talking about my life like in middle school, because in 7th grade, like that was the first dark time. I know y'all thinking like 7th grade, but not 7th grade, it was not lit. Like I lost like all my friends. People were like low-key bullying. Like it was just a lot of isolation. It was just a lot going on. And you know, I never really felt like I had the space to talk about it. So that's why I started writing raps, writing poems, just like anything I would feel like, just write it down. And I always had like something to say, but nobody really tell it to. And that was the issue. Like you could always see it on my face, how I'm feeling, but I just didn't know how to share it, or I didn't know if I could share it even. 2017, life was way more than a dream. At least that's what I thought. Turns out that's the year went dark. And the summer of 2017 was lit. Great vibes. Everything was good. Like I'm like, yo, it's up right now. Like it's lit. Everything was good. I really started taking my relationship with God very serious. Well, serious for the first time in 2017. And towards like November, things just started like, there were a lot of different shifts. Like I started getting like really weird intrusive thoughts. And at first it was just kind of like random stuff. I'm just like, okay. But then it got to the point where it was almost like very, honestly, scary. It was like intimidating, threatening, loud voices in my head. And it was really demonic, to be honest with you. Like, that's what it was. Terrible thoughts on the daily. Most of my friends wouldn't see me. Not cute wasn't pretty. And boy, this ain't Fenty, ain't Riri. Yeah, it was not cute. It was not pretty. I literally, like, these voices were like bad, bro. It was bad. Share my feelings, they might fear me. Get offended, then they leave me. Asking mama, do you need me? Answer myself like, not really. My family, they don't even know what's going on. Like, my friends don't know what's going on. They just see I'm acting differently. Low-key depressed, not gonna say it was clinical, but it was serious. All in my head, confusing the angels and demons, this can't be a rarity. They're asking like, who is he hearing from? I'm asking like, why am I hearing this? The devil must know I've been fearing this. I've been keeping this low because I'm bearing this weight. We're reading the Bible like every day. Literally down here, I'm in the dark, mostly, trying to figure out like, yo, there has to be an answer in here. So I'm like, what's going on? This is one of the few times that I'm sharing this. Then my auntie showed me fruit of the spirit and now set free like I'm bearing this. Where are these voices coming from? And this really continued on for months. In school, outside of school, weekends, weekday, it did not matter. These voices were talking, yelling. I kind of told my mom a little bit what was going on, and she was like, okay. But I didn't really tell her the full details. And then she was like, okay, we were going to see my aunt. And my aunt is a pastor. And my mom said, you should talk to her about it. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll tell her. I'll let her know because I need help. Like, this is not it. I need to talk to somebody. So I talked to my aunt. What really stood out to me is when I was telling her everything that was going on, she was very calm. It was like she knew exactly what was going on. Like, she was like, okay. And it wasn't like, oh, yeah. It was like, yeah, I understand. I see what's going on, but I know I have a solution. I know what's coming. Like, I was telling her the story, what's going on in my life. And then she basically, very simply, broke down to me, O'Dane, the way you can discern what the source of these voices is, whether it's God or not, is by understanding what the fruit of it is. Like, what is the fruit of this voice? Does it reflect the fruit of the Holy Spirit? When she broke that down to me, when I tell you, it literally felt like I was being released from chains. I was free in that moment. It was like immediate because I knew it clicked. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is it. Basically, all that being said, to just go back to the whole theme of, you know, there being a plan for your life and how my life is not just me reacting to situations arbitrarily. There's always been a plan guiding that, and that's God's plan for my life, but also God's plan for your life. So just remember that and know that your life is more than reactions and my life is more than reactions. Peace. Go stream reactions.